Good morning. It's me, Sherry. I'm at Walmart fixing to go in. I wanted to make a video today about regulating my emotions, or regulating emotions, not just mine, but your own. We all only can regulate our own emotions. It's so funny, since I've been diagnosed, every day it's like there's some new thing that I realize or think about that I'm like, yeah, that, as much as I want to deny, there's just certain things about my personality that I thought were my personality, and they're not. They are part of autism. So I was really struggling, with my sadness and my emotions, and so I had to make a decision, and I guess that's something that autistic people can do to change what I was feeling, because I can't walk around being sad all the time. So now I'm in the jaded, angry mode or whatever, because that's what I have to do to keep from being sad or upset about things. And, there's a lot going on that I can't talk about, not to do with breaking up with my girlfriend, but other things going on that are really stressing me out and have me bothered that I can't really talk about on here right now. So, and then the whole thing with Gage and, things like that just stick with you. And, I find that I've always struggled with regulating my emotions and keeping them in check, or feeling what I should be feeling in any given situation and not going to one extreme or the other. And it's always been something that I've struggled with, anything. So this morning I came home. Now, some of you know that I love to do puzzles, so I don't have any puzzles because I did them all and gave them away at Christmas time, but I have this older puzzle that I don't really like, but I went ahead and pulled it out, and I've been working on it for a few days, maybe 4 days or whatever. And so yesterday, I'm working and up all night, so I don't know what, it was the day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday, because I came home from work yesterday morning and I slept for several hours. And when I woke up, now I sleep in the living room because I don't have a bedroom, and the table's in the living room and with the puzzle on it. And I wake up and I look at the table and my dog is on the table, and I'm like, oh shit. So I get up and, he's can't get down. He's gotten up there and he can't figure out how to get down. So I get him down, and, some of the pieces had fallen off. It wasn't a big deal. I picked him up and put him back on there. So when I get home this morning, the whole fucking thing is in the floor. And I was like, oh my God, you're killing me, So I guess I can't leave that table anywhere near the chair. I'm going to have to pull it back when I'm working on a puzzle. I'm like, my dog's name is Roro. I'm like, Roro, you are not a cat, okay? That's why I don't have cats, because they would mess my puzzles up. I had cats for years that didn't do puzzles. I have kids. When they were small, I didn't do puzzles. I just now, after several years, have started doing them again. And now the dog jumps up on the table. He never gets on any table. He never gets on the kitchen table. I don't know why he's up on the table knocking my puzzles off. I'm like, really? Can I not have one thing that's mine, in this house? But anyway, so for several days I've been like, I hate this puzzle. I hate it. I'm going to go get another one. So I'm like, you know what? F it. I just put it all in the box, and I'm at Walmart, and I'm going to go in and buy a new puzzle. And then I'm going to put that table in the center of the living room floor when I'm not working on it, because he thinks he's a cat. But anyway, I just wanted to share that little story and make a video and come say hey. And I'm sitting here in the parking lot trying to understand my emotions, and if you can help me out with them, let me know, because they're all over the place. A lot of people, older people who are older autistics, who are not diagnosed as children, sometimes, and more likely than not, are diagnosed with things like bipolar, borderline personality disorder. They get those diagnoses first, and before they find someone who can help them understand that that's not what's wrong with them. They're just autistic. And autism is a disorder of communication, emotions, and it all goes together. So it may appear that somebody's switching, from manic to depressed, when really they're just autistic and they're trying to mask their feeling, what they're really feeling, or they're just trying to fit into the situation that they're in. That's why people with autism have meltdowns, because they have emotional overload and they can't regulate those emotions. Plus sensory issues and things like that all control and affect your emotional health or your emotional situation, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not good with words. I rewatch these videos and I'm like, wrong word there. Anyway, so that's what I'm dealing with today, emotional regulation, and trying to figure out how to deal with that. And looking back at the history of how I've dealt with my emotions, and thinking that maybe everyone does it this way and they just don't show it, or maybe I'm different from what everyone else is. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then I was talking about PDA yesterday, and after I got off from making the video, I was thinking about when I was younger and growing up. It's not so much anymore, but when I was younger and growing up, I had a real problem with experiencing things for the first time. I don't know why. It was just such an issue for me, but like if I went and did something for the first time as a child, and I do it to my own kids, and come home and like, how was it? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? I'm like, shut up. I don't want to talk to you about it. I've done it a million times. It's nothing new. Please don't make a big deal out of it. And I thought how weird that was, and how kind of PDA-ish that is. I don't have PDA because I'm pretty, I pretty much did what I was asked to do when I was a kid. And if I didn't want to do it, I could make it look like I had done it. And most people with PDA don't do that. They just don't do it. And they don't care if you like it or if you don't like it. But anyway, I'm just sitting here, was waiting for Walmart to open. Haven't had any sleep all night. I'm tired. It's Friday. I'm so excited. I don't have to work tonight. Hey, if you're out there and you want to hang out, let me know. I want to find something to do tonight. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. I'm going to go in and buy a puzzle. I had to act like I was getting groceries, and I'll get some groceries too, but shh, don't tell anybody I'm buying myself a puzzle, because I'm not allowed to do that stuff. I can only buy stuff for kids. Anyway, peace out. Love y'all. Bye.